What is up, everybody? This is PW2K Gaming, and welcome back to another NBA 2K Rebuild Challenge. We are going to look at the Cleveland Cavaliers today. Now, with the departure of LeBron James, this team takes a serious dip from what they were the previous 4 seasons, but they still do have Kevin Love. Larry Nance is a nice developing piece. Jordan Clarkson, we all saw him in the playoffs. Not exactly what you want for $13 million a year. Rodney Hood, we're going to have to maybe look to re-sign, but again, he didn't show much at the end of the year. George Hill has a pretty bad contract, but honestly, I'm just going to let this team sit at least till the trade deadline. I will probably cut back at the trade deadline, see if we can slough one of these guys off to a contender if they want them. They did get Colin Sexton, and we will play him at the starting point guard. We're going to give George Hill more minutes than Jordan Clarkson, just out of the nature of I think George Hill's a better player, and we're paying him more. We're going to give Colin Sexton every single opportunity to succeed. I am going to send Jetty Osman and Zizic to the G League, see if they can develop some. I'm going to give, oh, we're not playing Larry Nance at small forward. I guess we could start him at small forward. Could Rodney Hood go? Yeah, we're going to put Rodney Hood at small forward. And we're going to start JR. Larry Nance will get 25 minutes, and we're going to give JR 20 minutes as our starting shooting guard. He's kind of a bonehead, as we all know, but he's not a bad player, and he can shoot the lights out when he gets hot. So we'll have him be our starting shooting guard. Colin Sexton will get the bulk of the point guard minutes, see how he can do. I'm actually going to set our scoring options as Love number 1, Sexton 2, and then I will go and see the proficiency. Yeah, I'm going to switch this to what Colin Sexton is best at. We're going to go 7 seconds. I think that helps us the most. Ty Lue, good offensive coach. Don't know how his defense is going to work out, at least in this game. I think it's actually pretty good in real life. So with that, let's hope Colin Sexton has a good season. We will send him to the trade deadline and see if we can move either Rodney Hood or Jordan Clarkson and get one of their contracts off the books. Alrighty, so we are 25 and 28 at the deadline. We are in 8th place in the East, so we're in the playoffs as of right now. We are only a game ahead of the Bulls, and I think I'm still going to keep my plan as I stated and get rid of one of these bad contracts. It could be Clarkson. Let's see how my team is doing stat-wise. Maybe just get rid of who has performed the worst. Yeah, I think it's time to get rid of George Hill. His contract still has 1 more year on it, and a team option, which I would decline. I could get rid of JR, but honestly, I think I'm going to get rid of George Hill. So let's go to, I like to do proposed trade. I think it's just more fun to just kind of make your own trade instead of relying on what the CPU can give to you. So let's go to a team that has some cap space. Who has tons? Okay, so the Knicks have cap space. I could see them going after Hill. So let's give them George Hill for, let's see what the Knicks have. I'd like a younger player. What, could I get Moutier on a cheaper contract? Would they do that? No. And I'll give you a 2nd round pick. Nick Young and a 2nd rounder. They really like him. And I can get, I'm not going to get unprotected. Alright, looks like I'm not going to get Moutier. Let's see what else I can get from the Knicks. They must value Moutier, which is fine. I'm probably not. Can I get Mitchell Robinson? In a second. Alright, they're not going to give me Mitchell Robinson. They're valuing all their young players. Fair enough. I think the Grizzlies, the Mavs might have some cap space. But they don't have anyone young. The Bulls. We'll see if the Bulls want to do something. So I will give you George Hill. You give me Denzel. I guess, do they not have cap space anymore? It says they had cap space, but the Suns. Okay, we'll go to the Suns. Hopefully the Suns can get something done with us. If I can get even like a Trevor Ariza, I would probably be fine with that because it's an expiring deal and he's a nice veteran player to have. I might do that. But let's, I mean, that helps us in the short run too. If we do make the playoffs, they got Courtney Lee somehow. Richaun Holmes, Elia Kobo would be a nice piece. I think I'm gonna go after Trevor Ariza. They'll probably accept that too. Really not? Wow. We can give you Nick Young. All right, so we gave up Nick Young and George Hill for Trevor Ariza. He will probably slot as. We're not going to start Nance. Where's Ariza at? Yeah, he's getting some minutes. I might put him as our starting small forward. I think I am. I think I like him at the small forward position. That way we can have Rodney Hood slot back at shooting guard. Sorry, I messed up and gave Training Fry too many minutes. He's going all the way down there. He's not getting any minutes. And Larry Nance is going to get those minutes. He's going to get 27. Sexton's back in the starting lineup. Clarkson's going to get like 20. We're going to give Sexton 38, Ariza 29, and that is going to be, actually we'll give 30 to Ariza. That's going to be our lineup. I do actually like the addition of Trevor Ariza. Because it's 2K18, it added the salary to the next year. So I thought it was just going to be a one-year deal, but it's actually a 2-year deal. So we might actually look to trade him later. But we're going to keep him for now. I'm just going to send him to contract negotiations, and we'll see what we're going to do there. So let's check and look and see who we have that is willing to negotiate, willing to re-sign. Let's see if I can get... No, that's just going to add another year to his contract. I'm not going to do that yet. Definitely not going to re-sign Rodney Hood. I might re-sign Channing Frye just because he's a nice piece and a nice teammate guy. But other than that, I'm going to stick it how it is, and we will see you at the end of the season. So it came down to the last game of the year, and we won 2 in a row. And we surprisingly made the playoffs as the 8 seed. Maybe it's not surprising because it is the East. Let's check if we made anyone. Kevin Love gets all NBA third team. Gets kind of back to what he was in Minnesota, except for that 11-12 year. 23 points, 11 rebounds. So I think he is worth the money, and he's still in his prime. So we're going to keep him around. We probably didn't get anyone on defense. Not even on the all-rookie teams. Colin Sexton was on the second team all-rookie. How do you do? He averages 18 points, and he isn't on the all-rookie team. I got it. Oh, Donovan Mitchell's on the rookie team. That's lame. Luka Doncic. All right. So, and Lonzo. So I guess it kept them as rookies, which is kind of annoying. But Colin Sexton still makes the second team, which is still impressive. So we get some award winners there. We are in the playoffs facing the Toronto Raptors. I will simcast each one of these games. Don't expect us. Wow. Are we really going to... So we beat the Raptors in game 1. Kevin Love had 33. Colin Sexton, Rodney Hood both had good games. So we're up 1-0 on the Raptors now. And we win game 2. Another big game from Colin Love and Kevin Love and Colin Sexton. Going into game 3. Just going to let this game play out. I'm just going to sim through all these. This isn't even the year that I thought we'd win. So down 2 or up 2-2. Down 3-2. And so we lose 4 games straight. The Raptors beat us in the first round of the playoffs. It is now time to sim through the rest of the playoffs. Raptors, Warriors, and the Warriors win the championship. No surprise there. That's going to keep happening until something else goes down in the NBA. Player retirements. We're going to skip through all that. I do have the Nets pick, but I don't think I'm supposed to because I used that pick to take Colin Sexton last year. So I'm actually going to just trade that pick for like a second rounder or something that, like a 2022 second round or something that has no value because I want this to be as realistic as possible. So we're not even going to go through the draft lottery because I do not have that pick. Staff signing we're going to skip through. And I'm going to trade the pick, and I'll see you guys at Team Player Options. So we traded that pick to the Pistons for a 2022 second-round pick. But I actually thought about it, and I do want to try to get some sort of player here in the draft because we could go younger. I'm going to try to see if I can trade like a J.R. Smith and get a pick. Oh, it still says we had that first-round pick, which we do not. Yeah, let's see if it does better now. Yeah, here we go. I might have to go trade finder Could I get like the 26th pick? No offers. Kyle Korver in 2 first. Larry Nance, Ante Zizic, JD Osman. Oh, Jordan Clarkson. I think I'm going to do this, and I'll take on Marcin, but I get the 16th pick. I'll take that. Jordan Clarkson's not really a part of our future. See if I can do that one more time. See if I can trade someone else. Sixers have a lot of picks. Kyle Korver, Larry Nance, Jetty Osman. I kind of like Jetty, to be honest. I might want to keep him. Blazers, Trevor Ariza, Channing Frye in a second and Swanigan. Yeah, I'll take that. So now we have 2 firsts. They're late firsts. One is a mid, but we will see what we can get with that. Actually, if I could, let's see what I could do. I could probably package them and get up higher in the draft. Like, let's see. I'm gonna go propose trade. Could I get 7 for 16 and 20? And I can give you 21 and 20. Okay, so we moved up to 7, and now I'm going to see if I can move up even closer than 7. Could I get the 2nd pick for Zizic and Tristan Thompson? And I'll just give you Larry Nance. I'm not going to give you these guys. I can give you JR. All right, so we got the 2nd pick for Larry Nance, J.R. Smith, and the 7th pick. And so with that pick, we'll probably take like a Zion Williamson if he doesn't get taken. Yeah, we'll probably take, well, we have a power forward in Kevin Love. We might take R.J. Barrett would be a nice player to have on this team. We'll probably pick up R.J. Barrett. That's totally good with me. Resume draft. Should be our pick. We finagled our way to the 2nd pick. We had to give up a lot, but I think it's going to be worth it. Yeah, I think we're going to take RJ. Oh, we could take Bol. That wouldn't be a bad pick. But we could go for we could use a shooting guard who can play with Colin Sexton and Kevin Love. So we're going to take RJ Barrett. And I will see you guys at rookie signings. So we're going to sign R.J. Barrett to his 2-year contract. There should be some options on those as well. But he's 80 overall, so welcome to the team, R.J. Barrett. We have no team options. I don't think we have any money. Yeah, which is crazy considering that we only have like one player getting a max contract, but Tristan Thompson's getting a big deal. Qualifying offers. We'll extend it to Rodney Hood, but I don't expect him to bring him back if he gets a big offer. Clint Capella, I could see maybe as going after if we got rid of some players, but I'm not really willing to do that at this point. So let's renounce the rights on John Holland and Terrence Jones. So we should be about even with cap space now. Yeah, we're just like 100K above the cap. I might look to trade Tristan. What could I get for Tristan Thompson? I'll take Mike Muscala. I'm probably not going to get Clint just because the Rockets almost always match that. So I'm going to have to go after someone else. I could go after Noel. Wouldn't be a bet. Throw some money at Noel on like a team option. You don't have enough money in the salary cap to sign him. Well, I know for a fact that we do. Let me trade one other player, see if that helps. If I trade Perkins, no one wants Perkins. If I trade Korver for, can I just get like a pick for him? No? Okay, Amir Johnson. Sorry, Kyle. If I do that, can I get Noel? Because I would like to have Noel and be able to start him. 2-year deal with the team option. All right, so we're going to get Noel. Keep the cap hold on Rodney. See if he gets any other offers. He's probably going to accept our qualifying offer. So I'll sim through this, and I'll see you guys at the beginning of next season. Year 2, this is what we're rolling out. Colin Sexton, RJ Barrett, Trevor Ariza, Kevin Love, and Nerlens Noel, who we did sign to that contract. We got Rodney Hood back for the qualifying offer, so he's making $3.4 million this year. Marcin Gortat, Zizic, and Muscala. Actually, that is a lot of big men. Before we get this started, I'm going to trade Muscala for a wing that can get his own shot. I'm going to go with... there's really not a lot of wings. I guess we could go for Sean Livingston. We get rid of Kendrick Perkins, and we're going to add Sean Livingston, who will get some minutes off the bench. We'll get more minutes than Zizic. We'll give him 10. We'll give him 15 minutes. That's what we're going to be rolling out. That way Sean Livingston can kind of lead the backups along with Rodney Hood. And I think our starting 5 is strong. I'd love to see these guys progress a lot this year. Colin Sexton really didn't move up his overall a lot from last year. So if he doesn't start improving, ratings-wise, we might have to look to move him. If not, I did have a good rookie season, so we will see. I will see you guys at the end of the year. All right, guys. So unfortunately, my recording glitched. It didn't catch any of the playoffs or results. What happened was RJ Barrett won Rookie of the Year, and we got swept in the first round of the playoffs. RJ Barrett did improve. He averaged 21 points a game and 4 assists, so his numbers are increasing. I was talking about maybe moving on from Kevin Love, just because I think our team needs depth. Oh, it's Jetty Osen's going to be an 85, but we need depth, and if we trade Kevin Love for 2 players who can either start or just give us quality minutes, I think that'd be more valuable than what Kevin Love has to offer. And we also discovered we don't have a draft pick, so we are going to skip through everything up until team player options. I constructed the Noel deal as I did so then I can get out of it if I wanted to. He had an okay season, but I think I do want to move on and see if we can chase another piece in the off season. So we're going to let him go. We're going to let Zizic go. We're going to let him go, and we'll keep Swanigan on for now. But everyone else is going to be gone. And again, if I want to bring Noel back, I probably can on another 1-year deal. But before I do anything... See, I have a qualifying offer, not offered to Mike James. See, even if I trade Kevin Love, then I also have more cap space, which I'd love to have because we have 10 now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We really only have 4 players that I'm confident who can play at a high level now, and so I think it is time to move on from Kevin Love. Let's see what I can get for Kevin Love. Someone who kind of fits our time frame. Like, could I get a Jabari Parker? What's his contract looking like? And I'll take Denzel. Would they do that? All right, they would do it if I gave him Jetty, which I'm not going to do, and I do not want Noah. I can give you a lottery protected first and a second. What if I made that pick top 5 protected? If I made it unprotected, would they do it? No. I'm really not comfortable giving them my picks. And honestly, is Jabari that much better? And is Denzel really that good? Probably not. Could I get Chris Dunn? I'll give you... I don't want him that bad. Nick Batum wouldn't be a bad piece to have, but that's a lot of contract going to me. And there's a player option, so I think I'm gonna stay away from Jabari. I kind of need a power forward to replace him, you know. Markkanen, Aaron Gordon wouldn't be bad. Could I get Aaron Gordon and Jonathan Simmons for Kevin Love? Not giving you Colin Sexton, no way. Could I get Jonathan Isaac? We'll give you 2 first, too. And I can give you Swanigan. No, they're not going to do that. Man, this is tougher than I thought it would be. I could get Harrison Barnes for Kevin Love, but I would want... See, they just don't have anyone else that I'd want. That's the only problem. Can I get picks from them? Yeah, they know I'm not doing that. Man, this is a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Can I get Josh Jackson? I'd have to take on like TJ Warren's contract and Chris's contract. I give you a first rounder. I mean, this is really just if the Suns want to. Derek Favors isn't good enough, I don't think. Can I get Kevin Knox or Kevin Love? And I'll take on. Do they have any bad contracts? Felicia's contract and Tim Hardaway's contract. And give you a first. Alright, I think I have to go to the trade finder. I didn't want to have to, but we're going to do it. What can I get for Kevin Love? I don't want... Chris Middleton is an interesting piece, but I think I can do better than that. Rudy Gobert. I didn't even think about Kuzma. Can I get Kuzma and Josh Hart? For what about just that? I don't even know who Jalen Horde is. I can give you a first instead. Jalen Horde, I guess I would take him. There's really nothing wrong with him. I don't want to give up 2 unprotected picks. Lottery protected. Swap. Can I also get what if we did that? And I can give you all the first rounders I have. Yeah, they're not going to do that. I do kind of like the Kuzma deal, though. I guess Julius Randle wouldn't be bad, but I need someone better than him. Can I get Drew Holiday? And I can give you Jetty Osman. No. I think I'm going to have to go with Aaron Gordon. I like the Kuzma deal. And I'm going to give him a top 10 protected first. I do not want Will Deng. Give you a second. If I'm gonna, I wanted Josh Hart, didn't I? All right, we'll do that. Probably gave up a little too much, but our contract situation gets a heck of a lot better. We now have 29 mil in cap space, and we have Kuzma, we have Josh Hart, so 2 capable players, and now we have room to really go after someone in free agency. I could go after Jimmy Butler. Does that make sense with who we have? We could... Yeah, actually, we could start... I mean, I need a center. But I could start Colin Sexton, Jimmy Butler at small forward or shooting guard. Yeah, we're going to try to get Jimmy Butler. With a no options and a no trade clause. He's not going to want to come here. We're going to cap hold on Nerlens for now. Actually, we'll undo all of these guys. Amir Johnson announced rights. Yeah, Jimmy Butler's signed. He re-signed with the Timberwolves. That would never happen. So I could go after Tobias. Is it worth it? Probably not. I could go after Carmelo. I always love Carmelo, but I don't think he's worth it at this point. Tobias, we'd have to front load the contract. I will try to get Carmelo, but it had to be a 1-year deal with a team option. So I could get Carmelo. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Because we're not going to get... Yeah, we didn't get Tobias. So we'll get Carmelo. Do I have any more money left? I mean, I'd love to be able to get... I mean, Marcin could start at center, but Vucevic would be a nice piece to have. Is he better than Nerlens, though? No, I'd rather have Nerlens, especially for that money. Okay, if I can sign Nerlens and Carmelo back, it gives us a way deeper team than we had. I don't think I'm going to have any more cap space. Oh, I still have 32 million cap space. That's crazy I have that much left. I could go for Kemba. Brogdon would be a nice piece to have off the bench. We'll see if he wants to come. Yeah, we'll sign Mal. Oh, he was a restricted free agent, so we didn't get him. I just think that asking price is too high for Kemba. Yeah, so we'll sign Kemba. We might just trade him for something else because we don't need a point guard. We could use a better. Oh, wait, I guess we got Netherlands back. I want to start Colin at point guard. So we have our shooting guard. We have our small forwards. We have our power forwards. We could look to get a better center. Like, could I give Kemba? Let's see who centers are out there. Like, could I get a Cousins for Kemba? And Netherlands for Iggy. And I'll take on Damian Jones. No, they're not going to do that. I guess Drummond would be a nice piece to have. Would they do that just straight up? Point guards. I'll take Richardson. Wow, no, they're not doing that. Well, but they do that. I guess I would do... I mean, in theory, that sounds good. I would need Eric Gordon, and I'll give you... These are good offers for these players. I kind of like Steven Adams. Steven Adams for Kemba. He gets a bonus. And I'll give you a first-round pick. And I'll give you Gortat. Gortat has a no-trade clause. Interesting. Didn't know I gave that to him. I mean, I'm getting good offers for Kemba. None that I really want to go with, though. Clint Capella. Could Blake start at center? That wasn't a bad deal. Steven Adams and Aaron Holiday to come off the bench. I honestly think I'll do that. No, just give me the one that they had. I wonder if I could get Michael Beasley, and I'll give you. Could I give him like? I guess I'm gonna keep Kemba. I mean, he's a good piece to have off the bench, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to sim through the rest of it, and I will see you guys at the beginning of next season. We're going to keep Kemba. I might change it at the deadline. We'll see how we do. All right, guys, we are at the beginning of next season. I do want to check out our lineup before. See, like, I want Colin Sexton to start. Like, I like Kemba Walker. He's a good player. We signed him to do a big contract, but I need to give those minutes to Colin Sexton. Jalen Hort, I don't want to give that many minutes, so I'll give him 10. See, the problem is yeah, we're going to start. That is who I want to start. If I make Kuzma a small forward, it ups his overall just a little bit. Yeah, I'll make him a small forward. If I make Carmelo Anthony a power forward, what does it do? Okay, so we'll keep him as a small forward. I think I could get better at center. And I think it would be worth trading both of these guys. I don't know if I'll Zach LaVine. Get Goron to come off the bench. Tyreek Evans and Steven Adams. I think I got Steven Adams in my last one. Or I got Tyreek in my last rebuild. Hassan and Goron is interesting. I think I'm going to do that. I think I like DeAndre. He was going to come to Cleveland a couple years ago with LeBron, and now we have him. I think he's a super underrated player. No way Terrence Jones. We're going to start. Yeah, we have a lot of players now that can play, which is really nice to have. I mean, I'm going to give Darren Collison some minutes. But Jetty's an 85. So, oh yeah, I am going to give Terrence 0 minutes. Jalen Horder, you're not getting any minutes. We're going to let you develop. Probably put you in the G League for now. So when I have the 8, this is the 8 I'm going to run with. Going to give these guys some minutes. Carmelo, you'll get 32. And Sexton, you'll get 36. So this is who we're going to roll out so much deeper. We only have 8 players that play, but again, it is incredibly deep. That is also not Derek White. That would be Bryn Forbes. Yeah, that's Bryn Forbes, but water under the bridge. Yeah, that's who we're going to run out. Hopefully we do well this season. I will sim to the end of the year, and we'll see how we do. The year's over, and we ended 49-33. Not too shabby. We'll see if we got anyone on the all NBA teams. My guess is no. Oh, RJ Barrett on the all third NBA team. Let's see what he did. So 21 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. Pretty good year for RJ Barrett. He's already 87 overall, and he's only 20. So I'm pretty ecstatic about how his development has been going. Don't think we'll get any rookies. And we did get the 5 seed, so we have been improving. We made the playoffs every single year, but this year we are the 5 seed. So let's see if we can finally get past the first round of the playoffs. Up 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. All right, I'm going to simcast this next game. You kidding me? All right, we pulled away. Only won by 5. RJ Barrett obviously had a good game. Colin Sexton, those are kind of our two guys. Jetty Osman is now an 86 overall, so very proud of how he has progressed. That's what the G League will do for you. We lose game 1. Tied up 1-1. 2-1 we're down. Tied 2-2. Up 3-2. I will simcast this game. Is it worth popping in? I don't think it's going to be worth it. Now we're down by 10. All right, we're going to go to a game 7. It will be in Chicago, so that is not ideal. Down by 10. We have been eliminated. All right, so I'll give it one more year. I don't think I'm going to make too many adjustments. Yeah, Chris Dunn wins Finals MVP. Sim through all this. We're not going to have picks. I will go to team player options now. All right, so we have a lot of guys to bring back. I would like to bring back Carmelo. Yeah, I mean, he averaged 19 points, so he had a pretty good year. I'll bring him back. We'll bring back Josh Hart. I think we're going to bring back this entire group of players. It really is our core. We're not going to have any money. Yeah, we're over the cap. We're going to have one more year of cheap Swanigan, cheap Kuzma, cheap Hart, and then we're going to have to start paying them, but I don't know if we're going to get that far. Qualifying offers, Derek White, that is not Derek White. We will extend it to Jetty. Don't know if we'll be able to bring him back. We'll see. I'll sim through all of this, and I'll see you at the beginning of next season. All right, we are into year 4, I think, of our rebuild. We're not going to start. We are still going to start Carmelo. I still think he has some things to offer. Jetty is going to be our 6-man. Swanigan's not going to get nearly that many minutes, maybe 10. Jarrell Martin, I've always liked Jarrell, but we're going to not give him many minutes. I want to give Carmelo 30. Colin Sexton 38. I want to give these guys as much room as possible. So we'll give these guys 39, 30, 31, 32. A really, really solid starting, first 7 players. Then it drops a little bit, but not too much. We picked up Rajon. We still have Trevor Ariza. I signed him to a couple years just as a nice vet to have. He can play some D, maybe shoot a 3. That is what we're going to roll with, and I will see you guys at the playoffs because I really doubt we will not make the playoffs. We go 60-22. Kawhi Leonard wins MVP. I don't think we're going to get any of these awards. Ty Lue, who we have retained as our head coach, wins Coach of the Year. Proud of him. Happy for him. No one on... Okay, RJ Barrett on the second team. He averaged 23 points, so he's improving every single year. He's now a 91 overall. Proud of him as well. And we got the number 1 seed against the Celtics, so hopefully we can take care of the Celtics here in round 1. At least that's the hope. Wow, we are down 3-2 to the Celtics. I'm going to have to hop in here. Man, are you kidding me? Wow. All right, so this is going to be the end of the rebuild. The Cavaliers cannot get back to the finals without LeBron. I think that is just what is going to happen. We almost have like 6 90s. RJ Barrett's 91, DeAndre Jordan, Colin Sexton, but we could not get it done. That's going to be the end of this rebuild video. This is probably the toughest rebuild I've done so far, just because look at this team, and we have so many 80 overalls. Carmelo, I think, had a pretty good year. Yeah, he's still a pretty solid player. So we have a lot of future Hall of Famers, and we just could not get it done. Let me know if you guys like this video. Hit like, hit subscribe. I'll check you guys later.